We're going to protect Christianity, and I can say that. I don't have to be politically correct.
I say it proudly. We should be Christian nationalists.
I would like to thank the evangelical and religious community, because I'll tell you what, the support that they've given me, and I'm not sure I totally deserve it, has been so amazing and has had such a big reason for me being here tonight. True, so true. They have much to contribute to our politics.
As an early act of his second administration, Donald Trump created an anti-Christian bias task force chaired by Attorney General Pam Bondi. At the same time, he was slashing federal jobs and programs, threatening Medicaid, Head Start, the Department of Education, affordable housing programs, accommodations for the disabled, environmental protections, public health and safety, Social Security and Medicare, while scapegoating immigrants and trans kids. It's particularly ironic that Trump and Mike Johnson and those in the upper echelons of power are targeting those that the Bible is most concerned about: children, the poor, immigrants, the sick and infirm, women, the vulnerable, and the earth itself. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, the richest man ever to exist, who built his wealth and fortune off of exploiting the poor, goes so far as to call the impoverished, quote, parasites. After all, there are more than 2,000 biblical passages that speak about protecting the vulnerable, offering good news to the poor, stewarding God's creation, and bringing judgment down upon those with wealth and power who make people suffer. Parallel to the theological justifications for the system of segregation that came to be known as Jim Crow, a national theology of industrial capitalism emerged in the late 1800s and early 1900s. During the Gilded Age, a prosperity gospel and its theology of muscular Christianity flourished among the white upper class. Amid the excesses of the Second Industrial Revolution, they celebrated their own hard work and moral rectitude and bemoaned the personal failings of the poor. When the economic bubble finally burst in 1929 with the Great Depression, and with Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal, which ushered in an unprecedented era of financial regulation and labor protection, the nation's corporate class turned once again to the church to fight back and put its stamp of approval on free market aspirations. In the 1930s and 1940s, corporate titans enlisted conservative clergymen in an effort to promote new political arguments embodied in the phrase, quote, freedom under God. As the private correspondence and public claims of the men leading this charge make clear, this new ideology was designed to defeat the state power its architects feared most. Not the Soviet regime in Moscow, but FDR's New Deal administration. With ample funding from major corporations, prominent industrialists, and business lobbies such as the National Association of Manufacturers and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in the 1930s and 40s, these new evangelicals for free enterprise promoted a vision best characterized as Christian libertarianism. The phrase, freedom under God, captures the tension at the heart of the long battle over the Bible in this country, in which there have always been two diametrically opposed visions of freedom. On one side, the freedom of the vast majority of people to enjoy the fruits of their labor and live with dignity and self-determination, and on the other hand, the freedom of the wealthy to control society, sow division, and hoard resources for themselves.